Sorry guys, this room is so small that it's like table, desk, chair, light. It's like I have this much room on the floor to bring my light over here, but at least the lighting isn't all wonky and crazy. I think the sun actually has almost gone down out there. Oh no, I see some stuff in the background now. Ignore me. Oh, hello. How are all of you doing? I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing well, if not a bit chaotic. So yeah, let me know that you're here and we'll do some shout outs. We're gonna do a, let me see, I don't remember what I titled this. I think a collective reading, if someone wants to quote me. What did I title this? Is this collective reading or one card reading? I don't know. Yeah, I'm a little scattered too, but at the same time, I'm getting so much cool stuff done for my big project that drops on October 17th, which is Monday. Days away, mere days away, 5 days away. I'm so excited. Detonate one tower and start beginning to build something completely new. I'm so excited, and hopefully some of you will come along for the ride with me because I can barely contain my excitement. I have done a major spill of all the tea, and it is piping hot, over on Patreon. So Patreon. Yeah, I had taken a break on Patreon from, let's see, the end of April all the way through the beginning of this month. And because I forgot to pause it, even though I swear I remember pausing Patreon, it went up like, oh, your patrons have been charged. So of course I'm going to deliver content. And I think it's actually been the best thing that could have happened, even though I was already stressing out at the beginning of the month because I had so much to do. And oh my gosh, now I have to film 5 weekly readings for Patreon, do a bunch of other things. But you know what? I was like, I'm here for it. I'm so excited. You can't keep me away. Hello, Manure. Hello. I hope I'm saying that right. Hello, Brandy Lynn. Hello, Michelle Lynn. Hello. That's right. 6 o'clock there. It's pitch dark in Michigan. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock here. So we still have some sunlight hanging on by a thread. Actually, that lighting looks pretty, so I might just leave it like this because as the sun goes down completely, probably in the next hour or so, maybe slightly less than an hour, this will take over the reins of lighting for us until I get my ish together over here. So what we're gonna do, oh, East Texas for Scarlet. Nice. Yeah, 7 o'clock for you. Yeah, it is 6:03 where I'm at, so all right, you guys, I hope you're having a great week. We join together every Woo Woo Wednesday, or as many as I can spare, depending on if I have a migraine or not, which I had one yesterday, but I do not have one today. And that is the only migraine I've had, I think, in the last 3 weeks since I started my new kind of fitness / health routine. So I think that might be helping. Might be helping the old headaches and migraine situation. So let's see. Oh, Brandy Lynn wants a hint. Okay. There's really not much I can say without just giving it away. And I don't want to quite do that. But let's just say, how do I word it? Things will never be the same. That's not much of a hint, is it? Yeah, the Done Creative will be very different from now on. Yeah. Very different. Pick a cards. No more. Okay, I've said too much. Okay, ignore me. Let's get into our collective reading. Let us know if you're here so we can shout you out for those that I have not shouted out yet. We have so far, let's see, 1 donation for a 1-card read for Earthy Deva. And other than that, our calendar here is wide open after our collective reading. And because Anna is not here, I'm going to timestamp it. So whoever donates first, if anyone does, we're going to start with your reading right after the collective reading and then pick up Anna's as we go. All right, so what do we need to know? All of us here on the live stream and watching the replay, what do we need to know? Oh, before I do get into this, sorry, I'm all over the place today. The 10th came and went like we had envisioned, and like I was picking up at the later part of last week, I didn't think that big event was going to happen. And it's very interesting because now now that it has come and gone and it hasn't happened, spirit has kind of let me know what it was. And in one timeline, there was like a nuclear event, which that made my heart beat a little bit faster. I don't know about you guys, but that is very scary. They wouldn't let me know exactly what it was before, but now that it's come and gone, I asked the likelihood that this would still happen, and they say there's still a chance because, different timelines. But the timeline I was on when I asked the question, there was almost no chance of that happening. So, yeah, deal with your shadow side and raise your vibration, and you can avoid a lot of that craziness that's going on those lower timelines, because I don't even want to know what's going on those really low timelines right now. There may not even be an Earth for all we know. But yeah, it was a dark path or a light path where things will get better. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm really feeling this sense of hope and just moving forward. So not being stuck in the archaic, visions of war. I mean, because that is so overrated, right? War is so overrated, right? All right, so what do we need to know? All of us watching now and on the replay. All right, we have 3 of Cups, so celebration. I just heard this song, celebrate good times, come on. You know that song? I just heard that in my head. So yeah, there's something we're celebrating. Maybe some of us are celebrating the fact that crazy nuclear event didn't happen. I know I am. But yeah, there might be little wins in your day that you're celebrating, or something you're accomplishing here in the next week or so that you can celebrate. Hello, AJ, welcome. Yeah, so there's something to celebrate. There is getting together with people even that you haven't seen for a while, people that feel good to you, people that you love, people that you want to connect to. This could even look as simple as, having a chat with an online friend or calling a loved one. It doesn't have to be in person, but although it can be. All right, what else do we need to know? All of us watching now and on the replay. We have 5 of Cups. Look at that. This is a very death and rebirth energy. This is the same moth on the Silence of the Lambs movies. I don't know if you guys have seen those. Creepy movies. But I'm seeing this as like a death and rebirth energy. Yes, these cups are not just spilled, they are broken. This one, I mean, you could probably hold some liquid in it, but are you going to want to drink out of it? There's a lot of jagged glass. Probably not. So there's some cycle or something that's been going on in your life that you are done with. And I feel, because these 2 are like lit up, there's some little bees or lightning bugs, quite possibly, I think lightning bugs, here in the glasses, lighting up this 2 of Cups energy in your life. This is strong connection with you and a child, you and a loved one, you and a friend, and rising above the toxicity from the past, stuff from the past. Hello, Amber, welcome. Yeah, so this is rising above, and this to me feels like something you didn't want to keep experiencing anyway. And for some of you, this hasn't quite happened yet, but you're ready to close something out that you're ready to close out. You're just like, oh, let's just not drag this on anymore. Let's just be done. And then you're done. Okay, 1 more tarot card. And we only have 1 donation, so this might be a very short and sweet live stream. I just always leave this up to spirit. If I'm meant to be here for 2 hours, I am ready for it. If I'm meant to be here for 30 minutes, I am ready for it. All right, we have Knight of Wands. So we're being inspired to take action in a direction that feels very exciting, motivating, almost like there might be a project, something you're working on. This could be new, this could be something from the past that you're picking back up. But whatever it is, it's like time just speeds by because you're so immersed in working on this project. It's a passion project. It's not something that you're like, oh, I better clean that closet or I better do this or that. No, you're excited. You're like, I cannot wait to wake up in the morning and work on that thing or go to that place or see that person, whatever this is. I don't know which one that might be. I would say use your intuition, and if you want to look up any of these spirit guides, feel free to do that. The cameras at my grandma's house recently actually picked up a raccoon, and I kind of took that because my mom or brother, one of them, exported the video, and then my mom sent it to me, and I took the fact that even came into my awareness as a message from the raccoon spirit guide. There was something for me to know, and it was bang on with what was going on for me that day. So it was really cool. So Badger or Wolverine, whichever one you resonate most with, go ahead and take that as what's going on here. But yeah, this is very exciting. And I always forget the name of this moth. I know it's not the Luna moth, that's a completely different moth. But if anyone knows the name of this moth from Silence of the Lambs, I think they even say it in the movie. You can let us know in the chat, or just keep that information to yourself if you feel like keeping it, whatever you want to do. Okay, let's see. And it's very hot in here. The other day, I went to turn the fan on, and the whole thing just came right on off. So no fan. I might, though, open this window. It's cooled down quite a bit out there. I just hope the neighborhood isn't too noisy with kids and stuff. We don't have any loud cars in our cul-de-sac, so that's good. But let's see. I'm going to go actually to this deck first. All right, what else do we need to know watching now or on the replay? And we have it here, battle. So I'm going to get a clarifier on this battle card. What is this battle? Because I feel this is mostly like an internal battle. Yeah, a battle for the new direction you're going. Death's head moth. Had to look it up. Oh, cool. Thank you for sharing. Regarding the project, I'm working my daughter's birthday party, so it's taking all my time. Goodie bags for school, the return gifts, etc. How fun! Yeah, Wrigley's birthday is coming up. I always get so excited. I used to go to extremes and go all out, not like spending money, but like creating things, creating my own decor for the party and the theme, and I would get like in it. I would get in it. Not so much in these later years because the kids basically just want to run around. We just had the party at the same place the whole time, the last few years, and they just run around and they're not really, hanging out around the cake table or anything. So I just thought, this is for them. Let's just let them play, and I don't need to go too in depth with the stuff anymore. They still get their presents and hang out with their friends though, so that's fun. But yeah, there might be a battle that you're having with yourself or with someone else regarding the direction of a relationship, a project, something going on at work, maybe even you battling like which direction to go in your own life. Do I do this thing or do I do that thing? Or is there any way I can do both things at the same time and not lose my mind? You are really battling. So this is going to be different for each of you to figure out what direction you're going. But you, within a week from now, you guys are really getting some guidance and clarity on what your next steps are, maybe even big picture, like long-term goals. And it's exciting. Again, with that Knight of Wands, you're feeling very passionate and inspired to go this new direction. So yay. Let's get one more. And these are kind of advice-y type cards. Today I will. Okay. So what do we need to know? Us watching now and on the replay, please, Spirit. This one. Okay, I guess we're getting two because they did not want to come apart. Okay. So anyone who's watched my recent videos on the Done Creative know how I now feel about the word release. Release fear. I almost said fast. Release fast. Release. So the word release, when we start the word with the letters re, that means to do something again. And if we take the re off, leasing. When you lease something, you sign a contract for it. So do you want to sign a contract for something again? I want to release the toxicity in my life. Well, really, the word release is basically saying to the universe, I want to sign up for more of that. At least to my own understanding. If you vibrate and resonate with the word release as actually letting something go, then keep it in your vocabulary. But I'm trying to shift my vocabulary to say, instead of release, I will say let go, flow through, transmute. There's a lot of other ways we can say it. Yeah, I've been changing this to let it go, let it flow, transmute, alchemize. And that has really served me a lot better than release. But I'm going to read the back. And then we also have the card setting my own course. And remember, you're battling for your own sense of direction. And that's exactly what you're doing here. And I cannot believe this is crazy. You won't find out till Monday, but there's a reading. One of the piles talks about, I have this whole thing where I'm paddling down a river and I'm acting like a total fool, but like this is so funny. And I barely really use this deck, so I didn't even know this card was in there. But I'm going to read both of them. So it says, today I will ask God to help me let go of my need to be afraid. I welcome peace, trust, acceptance, and safety into my life. I will make a point of listening to my healthy, rational fears and will relinquish all others. That's another great word for release, is relinquish. I'll have to look up the etymology of relinquish because it starts with R-E. So maybe it's not a good idea. I don't know. I've never heard the word linquish just by itself. So I don't know. I just heard one of my kids close the gate. So hopefully they're not going to get loud out there. Hello, Sun Goddess. Welcome. We're going to read this last card. So today I will realize that I'm powerless over other people's expectations of me. I'll think about what I want and consider that how I respond to others' needs will affect the course of my life. I will own my own power and choose the course that's right for me. Yes, you will choose your own direction. Very interesting. Okay, so those are our messages for today. And we only have one donation that I know of, which is Anna, aka Earthy Deva. So this might be we're wrapping up early, quite possibly. I don't know. I'm trying to think in the history of all my live streams if I've ever just done one question. I don't think I have. So who knows? Maybe time will tell that we will have another reading come in. If not, it wasn't meant to be. And I'm just in this flow of, well, it wasn't meant to be. Okay, I'm going to plan something different now. So let me get all these put away and we will start on Anna's question. I got to timestamp this one because I'm pretty sure she's asleep on the other side of the world for me. After I take a quick drink of water. I see what my kids are doing. Hello. I don't know. I think they ran into the backyard to get something and came back out. Linquish is to hand something over without giving up attachment. Okay, so relinquish would mean you are once again handing over something without giving up attachment. Okay, so yeah, maybe not the best word for release or to replace release, I should say. Okay, let me go over to my email for PayPal. Okay, oh, we just got one coming in from Nada. So we do have 2 questions now. And actually, because Nada is here, hopefully she's here right now. We can do your reading first, Nada, because the other reading I have, she's not here, and I'm just going to timestamp it. So I can do that at any point in the live stream. So Nada, if you are here, post your question. We'll get right into it. Nation list. Nada. Yeah, she's here. Okay. And then Earthy Deva, 1 card. Okay. So here is our current list. Let Nada get her question posted. All right. Yeah, I'm working over here. I've been working over here. Well, not like, what's the word? Like, I can't, words escape me this time of night. I don't know why. Not consistently. There's the word. Not consistently, but for the past 2 months, I've had this goal of getting this whole area redesigned, resituated. Ever since this broke, while we're waiting for Nada's. Oh, she has her question. Let me just show you guys. Those that haven't seen this. Okay, here we go. All right, not this one. This one's a picture of my aura that I painted. I sat down to paint something and I just channeled it. And then when I was all done, my guide said, "That's your aura." And I was like, what? So fun. And it even has some metallic paint. I don't know if you can see the shine on that. I love it. Okay, and this. So this right here. Spirit trying to tell me something. Literally the glue backing came off. It will not stay on my wall. It will not. It refuses. It's coming apart. I could probably super glue it or something. I just haven't yet. It's very telling. Yeah. So I don't know. This is kind of the hang up. It's like, what do I put in the space that this used to occupy? I don't know. But yeah, let's get into Nada's question, and hopefully within soon, I don't know how long that is. Maybe me and Spirit have more in common than we think. The word soon could mean anywhere from 2 days to 3 years. Who knows? But very soon, hopefully, I will be redesigning this, I don't know, gallery wall, backdrop wall, bookcase, ledge, thingy-majig that you guys used to see all the time on my live streams, and sometimes even my pick a cards, but you haven't seen it in a while. I think it's been at least 3 months since I filmed over there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, Nada, we're getting into your question. My dear, any messages for my spirit guides, ancestors, from my spirit guides, ancestors, higher self that I should know about the upcoming months? Yes, from. Thank you, Amber. I love painting. I just don't do it often enough. I never give myself time to just do that. I mean, not never, but it's rare these days. I find other ways to get my creativity out. I was working on something all day today. I filmed a reading, and then I was working on something very hush-hush for my Monday, October 17th, drop of something new, and I was very excited about it. All right. You just started your new one today. That's awesome. All right. Any messages from Nada's spirit guides, ancestors, higher self that she should know about the upcoming months? Tuning into Nada's energy, please, spirit. These two, they're buried. Ooh, these three won't all come out. Okay, so the two that were stuck, and then this one wanted to come out as well. So the Eight of Pentacles, this is all about honing your skills, practicing, really, this could be student energy, quite possibly, but this could be learning something new or just really perfecting your skill at something. Just working really diligently on something. It's kind of the energy of what we were talking about in the collective, Nada, about just getting lost in something, and you're just so in it and in the flow and really seeing things come together on something you've got going on that you lose complete track of time. If this is not something you've been doing lately, this is definitely coming for you in these next few months. You're going to have something you can really sink your teeth into and be excited about and really feel this sense of accomplishment. There's a sense of accomplishment coming through. Wow. And this combination just does not lie. We have the Ace of Cups, which is new love, and then the Lovers. So if you're already with someone, correct me if I'm wrong. I think you're married, but if that's wrong, let me know. But this just could be a reignition of passion in the relationship. But this combination, funny enough, doesn't always just have to be about romantic love or, connections with others. This can be a spark of like self-love, self-care, really connecting to your own soul. And with the Lovers card, in addition to the Ace of Cups, this could be a major decision surrounding love, your love life, or taking a trip together or moving somewhere together. Maybe a decision you're making within the marriage or as a partnership, as a team, you're making a decision that's going to affect both of your lives for the better. So it's good energy. This is bringing something new in. Also, this combination could look like bringing children, grandchildren, or friends that feel like family, just bringing someone into your fold, bringing someone in like they're your own, whether that is you creating your own children or grandchildren, or, just feeling really connected to someone or bringing someone into the family in some way. Let's see, what else does Nada need to know for the next few months? What's coming from Nada? Ooh, King of Swords. So there's some really big, strong communication, maybe even with your romantic partner, your husband. This could be, a heart-to-heart conversation to make some long-term changes, long-term decisions you're making that are going to affect your life in the long term. But I feel that this feels empowering. Again, this feels like something you're ready for, you're excited about. Maybe not initially. Maybe initially it's kind of scary, or you're not quite sure, like, I don't even want to deal with this right now. But eventually you'll get this traction underneath yourself that, okay, let's make this change. Let's do this thing. That could even look like remodeling a home, or, moving, something with your vehicles, something to do with assets, quite possibly investing, making decisions with investing. But communication really is going to be key here for you to be able to not only speak your truth, but to be able to get what you want in this situation as well. So let's see. Anything else coming up for Nada in the next few months, please, Spirit? Right, teamwork. Yes, this is exactly what we've been talking about. Working together, making a decision together, for the common good of everybody that is involved. You know, the family, the dynamic, the relationship itself, the home life. Yeah, really coming together to, make something happen. And it feels to me, Nada, your energy is really leading the charge here. So you're the one communicating these changes you may possibly want to make, and then other people are getting on board. Yeah, look, because there's abundance coming in. Again, kind of going back to investments, maybe even moving around of energy. It doesn't have to be you physically moving your home, but maybe even just rearranging your home can shift the energy for you to be able to bring in more abundance. And I see this around like Christmas time, December 25th, 24th, 26th, all the way through the end of the year. There's something coming in, maybe even some news, or maybe this decision you're making is taking place during that time. But as a result, you're going to start seeing this abundance coming in 2023, if not even sooner. Let's just see any other additional messages for Nada. Oh, we have mice. So discord among friends or family. So some of this decision making and communication, it might get a little heated, or this could even be someone in the family you're already dealing with that you're kind of, you already know who this person is. If you're like, I wonder who that could be. I think you might be able to avoid whatever this is. I want to get a clarifier on this discord among friends and family just to see if there's anything else. Yeah, excitement. This could have to do with something that you're excited about, but the other people are just kind of like, oh, that? And you're just kind of like, don't rain on my parade. Like, it doesn't have to be like big quarrels, big fights. It's just something you're excited about and others are just kind of meh about it. But again, I see you're the one leading the charge. You're kind of hyping people up and getting people on board. So whatever it is, it's the idea, the circumstance, whatever it is that you're talking about or communicating to them is gonna grow on them, and they're gonna get with it. Okay. What else does Nada need to know? Rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. And going back to that family discord, if there is someone you've been disagreeing with, fighting with, quarreling with, just not even wanting to talk to, I do see that whatever took place, the hardest part is over. So you will be able to, have a sense of peace or a sense of, camaraderie and teamwork again. Like, okay, we're not against each other. We are on the same team. This could even be with your husband or, any disagreements. It could be anything, disagreeing on like what to have for dinner, or something as big as, do we even want to be in this relationship anymore? I mean, disagreements in a marriage run the gamut. So it could be something simple. It could be something more serious. I'm going to put these back and we're going to get one more just to see kind of the scale of seriousness. But whatever this is, Nada, it's already on your intuition. So if something completely out of left field comes out of these cards, please listen to your intuition above all. Yeah, we have wreath, sorrow over a loss. So this definitely is something with past energy for me. So something from the past that is still affecting one of your relationships. And there's been a lot of, we have been using the crow oracle, but we had a bird, we had a barn owl, we had another bird. Now we've got this eagle. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. So like I said, you're gonna feel victorious, or like you won, or that abundance. It's coming in. So really, there's nothing to worry about. This is maybe just, if there's nothing on your radar yet about any quarrels. Sorry, there's a car turning in the cul-de-sac there. This is just maybe a heads up that something could happen, and just be mindful of the way you talk to people or communicate. You can still get your point across without yelling or making someone feel bad. And then also vice versa. If someone is, kind of attacking you with words, you can let them know, hey, I don't appreciate that, or something like this. We're going to get one more. Word of advice for Nada. All right. Okay, we got two. So we have enjoying life and then achieving clarity in my relationship. So this is the clarity surrounding that kind of discord among the family. Okay, so, and specifically a love interest, because this is like a divine feminine, divine masculine here. So specifically for your love relationship, it says, today I will remember that even the best relationships have low points. If the low point is the norm in my current relationship, I may have to consider if I want it to continue. If the low point is temporary, I will practice understanding. I know that I will achieve clarity and make the right decision or choice. Yeah, so maybe there's some soul searching you're doing regarding your actual marriage. But then we have here enjoying life. So today I will do something just for the fun of it. I will find something to do that's just for me. I won't worry about what I should be doing. I will learn how to make myself feel good and enjoy life to the fullest. So this is kind of the silver lining of anything. Oh, that is your husband, always your husband. Aw. Well, you're finding ways to enjoy your relationship, to enjoy life in spite of the relationship at times. You're just finding ways around it to, feel good about yourself. All right, Nada, I hope that resonated. But to me, it feels like whatever decisions you're making, there's some excitement to it. We did get the exciting card, but we also have, something coming up around Christmas that feels like a big decision, but it doesn't feel like a bad decision or, kind of an ultimatum type of decision. It feels like something really good. And again, you're the one leading the charge on it. So whatever is it, maybe even coming back to this reading, I don't know, in a month or two, just to see if anything else hits that didn't really hit today might help. My husband wants to get married by church, but he doesn't know how to treat me. So I'm thinking about it. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this could just be you speaking your truth and whatever really, I know this sounds kind of funny, but whatever you say, Nada, ultimately will be the determining. You're going to have your way. Whatever this is, you're going to have your way. Okay. All right. Yeah, you got this, Nada. All right. So, double check our donation list. Nope, it looks like Anna is our next donation. So this might be our last reading for the night. So if you were hoping to get a reading tonight, you can always donate. And again, all of your lovely donations do go to help my mom, whose house burned down in July of 2019. She's still living in a camper, and I'm hoping with your donations day after day, they start adding up, and we're going to hopefully get her out of that trailer sooner than later. It's been over 3 years now. She's still there, but we're saving and saving and saving. Hello, Wolf O'Donnell. Welcome. Okay, so 3219 for Earthy Deva. Question. And I'm going to remember to timestamp. So I'm going to go over to my email. Take a drink of my water real quick. Okay. I got to scroll down. Okay, here we go. Hi, Amanda. Thank you for your last message. It was very spot on and comforting to hear. My question for today is regarding a coworker. Is he interested? I'd like to receive confirmation in order to understand the connection better and do what's best for my love life. Thank you. All right, let's tune in for Anna. Tuning into Anna's energy and this coworker to see how he feels. Let me reword it the way you did. Is he interested? Is this coworker interested in Anna? Please, Spirit. We have the Ace of Wands. You can't get any more of a clarification of someone wanting someone than the Ace of Wands. Very phallic energy in the Ace of Wands. It is the lust card. It is the physical attraction card. It's the sex card. All the cards. But yeah, absolutely yes. Yes and yes. And aces in and of themselves are a yes, but specific to your question, this is a big yes. This person is very attracted to you. Whether they play it off like they aren't or not, whatever, they are. But let's just see anything else she needs to know. Now that we know, let's just get, that was too short and sweet. Let's get a little meat to this reading for Anna. 7 of Cups. Yeah, this person may have other crushes or other interests in the past, but you are definitely number one. Let's just put it this way. You're number one. You're the one this person thinks of all the time. Not to say they aren't maybe on sort of dating thing with someone else or, seeing other people just to see, I don't think this person's a player or anything. I just see this as energy of this person just wanting to explore the options. But they're very hopeful. This person is very hopeful that the one will come along, and they think the one is you. So I don't know. I'm gonna get one more. His intentions toward Anna. What does she need to know about his intentions toward her? Yeah, soulmate vibes, love. He definitely wants a relationship. So, I mean, we can't get any clearer than this. We can't. And maybe even him liking you has confused him because he didn't mean to catch feelings, but there they are. I mean, wow. Wow, wow. Soulmate vibes. So you may feel like you've known this person a long time because you guys have a a soul connection, a soul attraction. You've had past lives together. You've had, lots of experiences together in other lives, and maybe quite possibly in this life. Potential is definitely there for a spark to ignite and love to reign supreme. So wow, what a beautiful reading. That was short and sweet, but I think we got what we came for in under 4 minutes. Look at me go. Yeah, such a clear answer, right, Amber? I know, I love it. All right. Oh, you think Jamie was about to donate? Okay, thank you for letting me know so I didn't just duck out of here. Not that I really am the quickest at getting out of here anyway. I just like hanging out with you guys. I just want it to go on forever. Let's see. I'm gonna maybe wait a moment just to see. Jamie, if you're here, let us know. Oh, she donated, she said. Okay, yeah, that's right, because she has to go over to my other channel and go through all the hoops. Okay. All right, Jamie, thank you. So what is your question, my dear? We'll get right into it for you after we get your question out. All right, take another drink of water. Stay hydrated, friends. But yeah, I'm super excited about Monday. Big excitement going on over here. Where before this topic of conversation that is dropping on Monday has been a source of frustration, pain, anxiety, stress, worry, sadness, depression over about the last year for me. But I'm no more. No more am I gonna wallow in that energy. I am detonating my own tower. Amber knows what it is. Amber is on Patreon. Yes. It is still tarot and intuition based over there. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yep. Okay, so waiting for Jamie's question. Yeah, we're not going to spill all the tea or all the beans on this quite yet, but yes, it will still be something. It will be very different than it is now, but really, something is changing. Something is shifting. Okay. Yes. Everyone on Patreon knows all the ins and outs about what's going on. Yeah, all of it. Okay, so advice about my current living situation with Mickey's dad, and I'd like a fun piece of advice info from my people. Okay, so let's get kind of a two-parter. We'll do kind of 2 quick readings in one. Let's do it that way. So advice about current living situation with Mickey's dad for Jamie, please, Spirit. Ooh, it doesn't feel good. It definitely doesn't feel good, but this is a distinct ending. This is going to end soon. So either he's moving out, you're moving out, or it's dissolving. This kind of roommate situation, living situation, it's not going to last through the end of the year. That's for sure. It's ending. But let's get her some advice while it's still going on. This to me feels like you're walking on eggshells, like you're holding your tongue, like you just wish you could have your own space or your life back in some way, or even just the words he says just grate on your nerves. Like it's not a healthy dynamic, really. But let's just see what else. Words of advice. Okay, 3 of Cups. So finding common ground, finding something to celebrate within the home, within the relationship of, the father-in-law and, your husband and you and the kids, finding common ground, finding something to celebrate, maybe making family dinners where, you can put all the, traumas aside or resentments aside and just try to be present in a moment. Something like this. This could be some good advice to help get you through until the situation ends. But the situation isn't going to last much longer because one or the other party is moving on. Not to say you'll never speak to him again, but as far as the living situation, it's going to shift and change big time. Okay, but yeah, just try to be cordial with each other. Of course, don't allow your boundaries to be encroached on, I guess you could call it. But, just stand firm in your boundaries, but also try to be as, I don't know the right word here. Just try to be, try to rise above the situation, we should say. Okay, so any advice or words of wisdom from her people? Okay, this one flew out. What is it? We have the Seven of Pentacles. So there's patience here. There's this element of patience. I don't think it's patience too much with this specific situation, but maybe patience with the home situation itself. Not him being there. I think he's going to leave before you guys do, if that's even the plan. I don't know if you had planned to leave. There is an element of patience with your housing situation, but not with the current roommate situation, if that makes sense. So it's like, yes, one of them is moving on, but you might still be in your home for a bit longer. Any words of advice, fun piece of advice from her people? Ooh, look at this, 10 of Cups. So emotional fulfillment, family life. So yes, there is patience here needed. But if you have the patience to save or wait for the housing market to change or whatever it is you're waiting for with your housing situation, it's going to lead you to a dream home or a dream situation. More space in your home, more room to roam around, and a place you can call your own. And I see you decorating it and loving. There's something about the floors in the new place. You're just like want to lay on them and cuddle them. You love the floors. I don't know if it's like hardwood. They're harder. They're not like carpet. It feels to me like you're like, I'm obsessed with the grain of this wood or the color of this wood, or whatever the flooring situation is. You love the flooring. It's like your dream flooring. Very funny. But yeah, things are definitely shifting. Fun piece of advice from her people. What else does she need to know? Wow, Ace of Pentacles. There's going to be an opportunity coming up. Again, with the patience here of the Seven of Pentacles, it might not be until next year. And again, the housing market is a crazy animal right now anyway. And so is like the mortgage rate. If you are needing to borrow money to buy a home, that is a whole other animal. Interest rates, last I checked, were like 7.12%, which to me is beyond anything I would ever consider. So you're basically doing the waiting game for both the housing prices to come down, the interest rates to come down, and then to find that perfect place at the right price with the right interest rate to be able to have this new opportunity to literally put an offer in and have it accepted. At least January. I would say at least January, if not later in 2023, hoping that the market and interest rates will go down someday. Yeah, and I feel it's within the next 12 months, I do feel them going down enough that it's not just a little bit, but like significantly. But let's just see what month would be best. And of course, please be shopping around, please be dreaming, please be thinking about it. In the meantime, between now and whatever, time is a weird thing. So only take this with a grain of salt. Let's see what month of next year, please. We have 8, so that would be August. So between now and August of next year, please continue to dream, continue to search for homes, continue to put your energy into the fact that you're leaving this current living situation. But that also being said, one of the best ways you can let the universe know you're ready for something new is to deep clean, to reorganize, to purge items you no longer need from your current home. Because one thing I've learned, the more I resent my current living situation, my current home, my current furniture, my current whatever is going on here, it's like the more stuck I feel in it. So one way you can feel like you have a little more control over the situation is to, maybe if there's a specific couch or something you've had your eye on, maybe you're saving for that in tandem with a new house or whatever. Allow yourself to maybe make a couple purchases for the new home with the intention that they're going to go in the new home. Purging, decluttering, cleaning, deep cleaning, maybe even the backs of cabinets. I see you like opening drawers and completely like sanitizing things. This is one really great way to get the energy flowing in your home life, and that will help fuel the charge for you to get into a new home. So, wow, yeah, very powerful reading you have here, to be able to have, a little bit of patience, but to literally have what you've always dreamed of. Even if, you're still thinking, well, I could never afford my dream house right now. It's at the very least a very gigantic leap in the right direction. This next housing situation is going to feel so much better than where you're at. It almost feels like a complete dream come true for you. So keep that in mind. Have a bit of patience between now and August of 2023. And if you keep dreaming, if you keep, looking for places, maybe even if you're not serious about actually going and buying right this moment because prices and interest rates and stuff are high, you can still go out and tour homes, go to open houses, get your energy in these different homes, because that, again, one example, my husband and I were actually shopping around for a new Ford Explorer for like 2 years. We would look online, we'd look on all these places, and we wanted a decently newer one. This was in 2018 when we were looking. So we wanted a 2015, 16, or 17. And we just kept looking for like 2 years, for around those years, like 14 through 17 or whatever, and kept looking. And it wasn't until we drove by one, it was the color I wanted, it was, everything I wanted. And I'm like, we should just go test drive it. We test drove it. And then the very next week, well, I guess it was like not even, it was just days later, because we went up for the weekend for one of my best friend's weddings. And then we drove home, and my husband drove my old car up to give to my my nephew, because I didn't want it anymore. So give that to him, my nephew, drive that up, and then drive the new car home. So literally the car we test drove was the one we got. And we hadn't test driven anything in 2 years. But it's about putting your energy and your action towards something you want. That lets the universe know, like, oh gosh, she's serious. Let's get some things lined up. Let's make this thing happen. Yeah, sayonara. Praise God. Yes. All right, Jamie, I hope that resonated. I feel good. I feel excited for you. It almost feels like this sense of peace. Like, okay, it might be a little longer, but I'm making peace with that, because I know it's not going to be forever, that I'm still in this cycle. Because it, to me, feels like, and I don't know how long you've been in this living situation, but to me, it feels like a hot minute, and you're just ready. You're just so ready for something else. And it's slowly on its way to you, and even quicker if you start putting action out there and doing things. Yeah, sayonara to an old car. There we go. Yeah, I loved my old Saturn, but yeah, it was a Saturn. And I wasn't even really that into astrology when I had the Saturn. But it's kind of funny because Saturn is actually a functional benefic planet for a Libra ascendant. I know a lot of people fear Saturn, but I'm like, I love Saturn. Saturn is my homeboy in my chart, even though it has not been kind to me in my chart. I'm here for it. Whatever, it's cool. 1-bedroom apartment with 2 babies and the father-in-law, right? Oh my goodness. What a crowded, cramped place. Yeah, you're ready. You're ready for some room. Stretch your legs, decorate the walls, lay on that floor and fall in love with the floor. Like, I could totally just see you just, I love this floor. I don't know what it is about the floor. Movie's gonna be so amazing. A Saturn, oh my god. Yeah, it was a 1997 Saturn SC2. It was my second car. My first car was a 93 Ford Tempo. Then I had the Saturn, and then I had the old Explorer, as we call it, the 2004 Explorer, and now we have two 2017 Ford Explorers, one for me, one for my husband. But yeah, it's we love our Explorers. What can I say? We like to explore. There's Freddy the Fly. He's back. He was really annoying me before the live stream started, but now that we're wrapping up, he's finally making his presence known. Oh, when I have a minute, is there a place or website to learn about my birth chart? Okay, so there's multiple avenues, multiple places you can go. I love Vedic astrology. I sort of dabbled in Western astrology before, um, Vedic astrology, but my sun sign is Taurus in Western astrology, and parts of it resonated, but other parts just didn't feel like me at all. Um, then I discovered Vedic astrology, and I feel like I'm at home. Like, just analyzing my chart in the Vedic system, it just blows me away how accurate. It even predicted to the day when my house burned down in 95. Going back through I can't even remember the exact system, but like my software, um it helps you like really analyze things. But one of the best places I go, let's see. Well, the one place that I used to go, it no longer exists. So I'm gonna have to look up. If you're interested in free Vedic chart calculator, search that. If you're interested in a free Western or tropical chart calculator, search that. And usually those top hits, like Astro Seek, I think, is that the right one? Am I saying that right? Let's see. Free birth chart calculator. Okay. Astro Cafe Astrology. So it's just astro.cafeastrology.com. It was the very first thing when I Googled it right there. I've tried that one out before. I think there's even one called just astro.com that was good. But for Vedic charts, the one I used to use is no longer, but I think Joni Patry with galacticcenter.org. Let's see, free Vedic birth chart calculator. So astrology.com community or astrology.community has a Vedic chart calculator, but I don't know much about that one. Was it vedicastrology.us.com that I used to go to after my other place left? I can't remember. Let me find it. Yeah, I think this is it. Actually, yes, this is it. So vedicastrology.us.com. It's right here if you want to. Yeah, and it was when I searched free Vedic birth chart calculator, it was the second thing down. I would totally say that would be a good one. And then to take it a step further, once you get your chart, let's just plug in some stuff to make a chart real quick. Just make a weird name here. Okay, it's Shushed. Shushed came up. Okay, sure, they're born at that time. Let's see, Missoula, Montana, since it's where I'm at right now. Okay, and continue. Continue. Okay, so you have the option of either the South Indian chart, which I don't know how to read that one, or the North Indian chart. This is what I like to read. And the reason I got into the North Indian chart is because KRS Astrology, or KRS Channel, I think is his channel name. He's got a couple channels. But he is literally the one that taught me my basics for astrology because I knew I wanted to learn about it. And you just go to his channel and it even tells, like his first pinned video is how to read a birth chart, and he does North Indian style. So that's where you start and you just keep discovering because he's got thousands of videos on even your own specific placements and combinations of placements that will blow your mind how accurate. And that's without even getting like a personal reading. That's just analyzing specific placements and what sign your Mars is in and stuff like this. Can really tell you a lot about yourself and really help you feel empowered and maybe even not so bad if you act in certain ways. It's like the planets made me do it. No, but kinda, right? We can't rise above our planets that far, right? I don't know. It's kind of reassuring to me to know that it's not all my fault, right? Oh, you're busy planning your daughter's 8th birthday party. Well, happy early birthday. Aw. Kashi, right? Was that her name? My kids are running up the stairs. Sorry, I was listening and hoping they weren't going to open the door. Although, why not? We're done anyway, right? All right, you guys. I'm going to go get my Rugrats to bed, I think. That's what I'm going to do. Kashfi, that's right. I don't know why it's the Kashi. Isn't that a cereal? Kashvi, that's right. Beautiful name. I know even though I'm a Virgo, I'm also a dragon in Chinese astrology. That's awesome. Amber, happy early birthday. Oh, hi, Ethan. I didn't know you were here. Hello. Well, you've been wanting to find out your astrological chart, but can't find my birth certificate. Oh, no. Well, you could ask your mom if she knows what time you were born. That could help. And also, if those of you out there that don't know what time you were born, of course, most of us know the day and the place, the town you were born in. You can always take your birth date and the place to an astrologer who can rectify to pinpoint key moments in your life to actually find to the minute your birth time. It's insane how they can do that. Yeah, it's crazy cool. Yeah. All right. Oh, I did ask, but she doesn't particularly remember. Oh, that's right. Okay. But we know for a fact that it was the 8 in the morning. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, if you have at least a general idea of the location and then you know the time and then plug in your birth data, you can get a pretty accurate chart, I would say. So yeah. All right, you guys. Well, I think I'm gonna go, but I will be back here Friday unless I have a headache. But I'm pretty sure I'll be okay. I'm just putting it out there. I'm gonna be fine. We're gonna, hang out on Friday. Also Monday, Monday, October 17th. Big video coming to my main channel over on the Done Creative, letting you guys know about some changes that are taking place over there. I actually have 2 videos going up that day. So keep your eyes peeled, keep your listening ears on, and be ready for that video. And it should be a little later than my normal time of 8 a.m. Mountain Time when I upload, just because I need to do something. I need to do something first that morning, and then it'll be game on. And you guys will know everything that you need to know. Everyone on Patreon already knows what's coming and what it is and all the fun behind the scenes stuff. So that was exciting that I could, such a tease, right? It was exciting that I could tell somebody that wasn't just living in my household here. Very exciting. I'm excited. I love everything about it. It's very interesting because it came through bittersweet. It was a very, frustrating, depressing, sad, angry. There was anger even at the state of my current channel that I said enough is enough. I'm doing something different. We're shaking it up. That's what we're doing. So Monday we're shaking it up over on the Done Creative. First thing linked in the description below. Click the notification if you do not want to miss what's coming for you. And there will be further instructions in that video as to what else I have planned. So I'm excited to finally let you guys know, because I think I've been talking about this for like 2 to 3 weeks now. And it actually wasn't until maybe 3 weeks ago that I just had this just rock hard epiphany, like, whoa, I'm doing this. I'm doing this. So then I searched around for the perfect day to do it on, and it's October 17th per what I need to do and what I want to have happen. So yay. October 17th. Be there. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you go and have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is where you're at. And thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see each and every one of you right here back at the Done Creative Live. All right, you guys, bye.